So hey everybody, this is Randy and Tammy with Cause for Travels, and Tammy has a small surprise for you guys, kind of off the beaten path, something that we have done but not here, we enjoy. So we are at K-Pot, right? K-Pot Korean Hot Pot and Barbecue. That's
Yes.
bad when you got to turn around and look and see where you're at. But this is a special experience. I mean, it's almost like the melting pot type thing, but Oriental style, which is pretty cool.
And we love it.
Yes.
We love it.
So instead of cheeses and stuff, you get a broth.
And then you get to pick what you want. It's a great experience. We had friends that took us to one before, and through conversation, I've asked other people for different experiences where they liked, and we were told this is the best in the area. So we have to try it, and it's something that everyone should experience. You get a variety of food. It's just great. It's catered to what you like, almost buffet style, kind of.
Well, and it's not just. I mean, you can. These are all over the place. So if you're not in the Orlando area, this one it happens to be in Orlando area. But if you're not, find one. It's a very cool experience, especially when you get a good authentic one.
Good food, and you get to choose your broth.
But we'll let you know how this one is, and then
show you all.
We'll show you all the different food and the setup and everything. This is highly rated, so we're excited about it. We haven't been here yet, and not to this one.
I was told we had to come to this one.
But we've been to two others, and they are both very good, so we're hoping this one will be too. We'll let you know after a bit. Guys, so our food has arrived to start cooking.
And what we did is we got the broth, and oh my goodness, there's so much here I can't get to our menu. You get to pick. Oh! Then all we do is put our meat on there?
So you can start with the non-marinated first, like the sliced pork belly.
Okay.
Because the one with the marinade burns the grill very quickly.
I'm sorry, what was that?
The one with the marinade burns the grill quickly.
Oh, okay.
So you can start with the non-marinated.
Okay.
Highland roll. Sliced meat on your hot now if you want to. It will be like 10 seconds.
10 seconds?
As long as it's boiling.
Okay. Okay.
And for the dumplings, give it around like 1 minute.
1 minute for the dumplings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should be boiling, yeah.
Okay. And what's this?
The sliced chicken.
The chicken?
That's
okay.
The sliced chicken. That's, I brisket.
The brisket, okay.
That's the sliced pork belly.
Okay, I think we're ready. Thank you so much.
These two is sliced rib eye, and
No.
this is the brisket.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
thank you.
Well, thank you.
Just let me know if you need anything, okay? Enjoy.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you so much.
Okay, like we were saying, I'll have Tammy go through it. She
I
kind of
gotta-
explained a little bit, but it was really hard to hear. She has a little voice, and they have loud music. But basically, what we
And
do
it's busy.
is you have the barbecue right here, that Tammy's doing. She's flipping our meat around, and then the sauce right here. You can cook the noodles. You can cook almost anything in the broth.
Well, and you got quail eggs and dumplings.
Yeah, I got
and
some
mushrooms
quail eggs.
and-
Those are really good the last time I had them. But you can see an assortment of just about everything that we got. And it's is really good food, guys. So what you do is you either, the barbecue is new to us on this, but you cook your meat on the barbecue just like you would any place else. Like you see Tammy doing, she's taking her noodles and she's putting them in the broth, and you sit there and let them cook for a little bit. Then you take them out and you can put them on your plate or in your bowl, whichever you want to do with it.
And this is all you can eat. Oh my goodness! And they said we'll bring you more, and I just don't think we're going to need more. My goodness! I think we have a little bit of everything here.
And then to do a quick turn, you guys usually see me have an old fashioned. Tammy has a what?
A pineapple painkiller. Painkillers are my favorite drink. They're just very strong. But they had a pineapple one. I took a sip, and it is very, very good.
So guys, this is basically all you do. And it's good. I'm just kind of cook your own. I'm going to take the ramen noodles, since I have ramen, and I'm going to stick them over here in my broth and just let them sit there and cook and soak up. But this is what you do. You put this in your broth. This is a great Korean tradition or their way of eating. It's really good. We've had it before.
Not just Korean. It's all
Asian.
Asian.
Yeah, it's still good regardless. Really good food. And we'll let you know how everything tastes and
I think it's going to be wonderful.
how good of cooks we are after we're done. Okay, guys, well, that is going to do it for us at the K-Pot today. Man, what a lot of food that there was. And yeah, you just couldn't.
And we didn't eat it all.
We couldn't. I mean, everything that they brought, you saw the whole table of what we had. And those were, I mean, they'd keep bringing it, like we had more dumplings and everything. But so let's go through. What'd you think?
It was good. We picked a really good broth. And what you do is you start off, and at this one, you pick your broth. I think that's every one, you pick your broth. But then you got to pick the meat you wanted. And the meat is sliced so finely thin.
It looks like a lot, but I mean,
it's so thin. I mean,
it's really not, because
shaved ham is thicker than this meat was.
Yes.
And
I
then
mean, I had prime rib. I think they call it prime rib or prime beef, and it was very thin. I mean, after it cooked down, it was like 2 bites.
Yes, and then you got to pick your vegetables, and then Randy got some quail eggs, and we got dumplings.
Ramen noodles. Tammy had udon noodles.
I like udon better. But then you put it in your pot and you just let it cook, and it absorbs all those spices, because we did have a fairly spicy broth.
Yeah, I was going to go spicier, and I'm glad she didn't let me because it was really...
It was good.
I mean, it made my nose run already just the way it was. I couldn't even imagine the other.
But then you had the grill, and we got the shaved meats, and we put it on the grill, and we got to cook it. It's the first time we ever did Korean barbecue. But you seen it looked like a salad bar, but it had fruits and plantains, which were Randy's favorite. But then they had like 19 different sauces that you could
get to pick. Yep.
use on your Korean barbecue. I mean, it was very good. But I personally like the hot pot. I could have done without the Korean barbecue, honestly. I could have.
Yeah, because you cook the meat in your broth. So you have 2 options. You can do the Korean barbecue portion of it and cook it, which I thought was good. But the broth helps really just soak up the meat.
I like the hot
or the
pot.
meat soaks up the broth, and it's just really good. They do a really good job. They are very attentive. The service here
They're
was
constantly
awesome.
wanting to give you more and more and more, and
They-
it's like, whoa, no.
and they walk around with the little computers. They put it in, and somebody else brings it out almost as quick as they leave the table. And then they'll swap your grill. I mean, Tammy was cooking a lot on the grill when we started. They swapped the grill.
Yeah, and it's like you don't need to, but they do. But the service was great. The choices were great. Like I said, if we came back, I'd probably just get the hot pot, but that's me. I do like the vegetables. I do like having bok choy and the Napa cabbage, which I forgot to get. But the broccoli, I do like my veggies in hot pot, not raw. They have to be in hot pot. So
It's the only way you can get her to eat her veggies. So the only thing downside, excuse me, or maybe the desserts. The desserts were good. They had one
you
little
don't
tiny
go here for
cakes
the desserts
that were like coffee or mocha or something like that, and they had a cream puff that wasn't bad, but
the fruit was good.
the fruit was good. The fruit and the plantains. I mean, you couldn't go wrong with those. But
And
overall,
it's busy. It is packed.
1 o'clock in the afternoon, as soon as this place opened up, there was a flood of people come in. I can understand and I can see why.
Oh,
A lot of people say this is the #1 hot pot in Orlando. I mean, and you can tell. I mean, when you look around the parking lot, I mean, my measure of of a restaurant is or any place is how good it is how full the parking lot is. And this parking lot is just completely packed
and
full.
we were here 20 minutes early before it's opened because location is a prime for this too. We're next to Disney, so location is a prime factor in it because a lot of the tourists can come here because we're surrounded by the
hotels are right
too.
here. But
So-
overall, guys, this to me was a
And
win.
You need to try a hot pot at least once. It's very good.
Yeah, if you've never done this and
It's
want
fun.
something neat to do with your family, bring them here. It's an
And-
experience.
There were a lot of kids. Did
There
you
were.
see that? A lot of kids. But then you have your noodles. So
Yeah, to me, it's a win. Try it out. You want something different?
it's good.
You want something, that's just not your average place that you can go to. Is not. I don't want to say not a chain because it's probably a chain, but a lot of hot pots are not, and they're
And we're
they're
getting
very
one
what they call
down the road
mom
from
and pop
us.
owned. That really are authentic.
And then do the history. The first time we went to one, we went with a friend who it was his culture. This is what they did on special occasions
Yep.
and holidays. So I had went to him and I asked him, explain this to me because I was curious. And this is really special to the Asian culture because he was Mongolian. I think he was
maybe.
But he loved to share this, and I was so grateful because he introduced us to a new type of food that we absolutely love and enjoy. And like I said, I'm waiting for that one to come open by us.
Yeah. I'm sure she's looking forward to
I keep driving by. I do like hot pot.
So
Everyone needs to try hot
She's
pot.
stalking the hot pot.
I
Yeah,
am.
It is. So again, guys, this was a huge win. If you like this content, whack our like I always say. If you want to see more, please subscribe. We appreciate all of our subscribers. When you call Tammy up and have her arrange, or contact her and have her arrange a vacation, and you want to ask about this, she'll be happy to help you out.
Because you're at a theme park doesn't mean you have to pay
You
those
don't have
prices.
to eat there. That's right.
No.
So reach out to her, Tammy at causefortravels.com, any of her social media channels, and anything else.
I don't know. You keep getting upset when I talk.
That's because you keep talking. But anyway, anything else?
Bye, guys.
All right, guys. See you next time.